Teepee Talk. Today I am here at Musicology at where we're Scottsdale and Thunderbird. She does have multiple locations, but we'll get that info later. Mary, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Yes.
So Musicology is an early childhood musical learning program, and we start with little bitty babies, like 2 weeks old, and we go all the way up to age 4. So we're grounded in the neuroscience of how the brain wires up for learning. And music happens to be the only activity that lights up the whole entire brain.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and it's not only does it enhance all different parts of your cognitive development and learning, things like that, but it also makes us happy, joyful human beings.
And puts little smiles on those kids' faces,
yes,
right?
that's just as important. So, it's a wonderful way for parents to come in and bond with their child for 45 minutes. Yeah.
All right, so how did you get started in all of this?
So my partner Missy and I started about 12 years ago, and we actually started in a dance studio, and we had like 15 families in Scottsdale that we started with, and the business just kind of grew organically over time. We eventually outgrew that studio, and now 12 years later we have about almost 750 families enrolled.
Wow.
Between 4 locations. So yeah.
And you said 4 locations, so where are these great places that we can come visit?
Yes, so we have our Scottsdale location at Scottsdale and Thunderbird. We have our Arcadia location at 44th Street and Indian School. We have Chandler at Alma School between Elliott and Warner. And then Northwest Phoenix is up at 7th Avenue and Deer Valley Road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So she mentioned 2-week-old. I'm thinking, all right, that's a tiny little human. What in the world can you do for a 2-week-old?
Yeah, that's actually our favorite question. We love that. So actually, a lot of people don't know it, but a newborn's brain is like the only organ in the body that isn't fully formed at birth. It's only 25% wired when your little one is born, and then right when your baby comes out of the womb, boom, that little brain starts wiring up immediately, like a million connections per second. So, yes, and then it's by the time your baby turns a year old, their brain's already gone from 25% wired to 75% wired. And so learning starts happening immediately, and it's really all about the interactions that really help those little brain connections form. So our little newborn class, it's called Infant Rhythms, and it's for 2-week-olds all the way through 5 months old. It's a really special little class, and it's all new moms, dads, or grandparents, nannies, whoever is caring for the baby during the day come, and they get to learn all these wonderful things that are happening with their baby's development, but we do it all through music and play. So we have usually classes of 10 to 15 parents in there with their babies, and we lead them through lots of interactive, engaging, learning type of musical activities. And it's a wonderful way for a new parent to just create that little bond and security with their newborn baby, and they're making really important connections with other parents, which is, as anybody who's a new parent knows, that's like the key to your sanity.
Yes, it totally is.
You have to get out and get around other parents as well.
Yes, because you will go insane.
Exactly, and you have to really be able to relate and understand that that person's going through the same thing that you're going through with your infant. So anyway, those are really, really special classes. We love those.
That's awesome. You have to be able to find somebody you can lean on.
Totally.
Even just let's kid out, let's go to a musicology class.
Yes. Yeah, you got to go out and find your mom tribe. So that's important. Yes.
For sure.
Celebrate that together. Yeah, exactly. So that's really cute. Those babies are super engaged listeners and observers, and they love taking in every little sight and sound. It's super cute. Their little antennas are all the way up
all the time.
Yeah, but they're starting to babble, and they found their voice. They're babbling along, and they're starting to kind of get their coordination with their hands, with shaking the instruments and tapping on things. And oh goodness, it's so cute. Yeah, so that's our Baby Beats class, and then our mini Mozart's class. Those are our little movers and shakers. So they are walking, running, starting to learn how to jump and rock their bodies side to side, and all different kinds of little.
So fun.
Yes, I know, and they're starting to talk too, which is super cute. Say first words or string a couple words together and things like that. So in that class, we really focus a lot through body movement too, getting them up and moving their little bodies, and developing that body awareness, self-regulation, and a little bit of impulse control too. We have some really fun. I know toddlers and impulse control. That it's like a oxymoron, but
right.
but what's the cool thing about music? Music is like one of the so few things that like actually just stops them in their tracks and engages them. So we have designed these really cute little movement activities that like help them learn stop and go, or loud and soft, or fast and slow. And it's amazing what you can see, like what 1 and 2 year olds do in our classes.
Right.
Like things that usually 3 and 4 year olds would have a hard time with. Through the power and magic of music, little 1 and 2 year olds
They're learning it.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's really great. And those are little things that eventually are like school skills later on. So when they go off to preschool or kindergarten later on, they've kind of already developed that awareness, you know, of how to respond to predictable patterns, how to move their body certain ways, how to control certain body movements. It's great. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
Love it. Okay,
Right.
So that's our mini Mozarts.
All right, and then you've got a couple others.
Yes, and then we have our Beethoven's class, which is those are like 2.5 to 3.5 year olds,
Right.
and the parents are still there with them, and that's a really special class because a lot of times that's the last parent-child class that parent has with their little one before they go off to preschool. It's so sad. I know. So it's really special because they get to, the parent still gets to be there and be their first and most important teacher and really engage in all the imaginary play that's going on with those kids. They really are starting to use their imaginations more. They're starting to really communicate ideas.
Okay.
Like, oh, let's try it this way. And we love that. We encourage that.
Right.
So we're a lot of times asking them different ways that they would like to do this song or this movement, and so that's really, really cute. Yeah. And then our very last age group is called, we actually have 2. We have a class called Kitty Keys, which is for 3 and 4 year olds.
Okay.
And we have a class called Rock Around the Alphabet. So Kitty Keys is actually a cute little pre-piano class.
Oh, cute.
It's a 30-minute class. The parents are not in the room with the kiddos. They just wait in the lobby. And the kids are in there. We take only up to 6 kids in that class, so they have a special kind of more intimate learning environment with our teacher, Miss Ada, who's amazing. And then we are actually starting to expose them to the piano, and really working a lot on fine motor muscle coordination. But we do it all through fun and games and music. They're still getting their hands on like fun percussion instruments and moving around a lot. And so it's really an all-encompassing music class. It just takes it a little step further by starting to introduce them to the piano concepts. They get to play the piano every class.
Maybe if I had come to that, I would have been a better piano.
Yeah. It's a really, really cute class. And then that's a really good introduction to music if you're thinking you might want to start exposing your child before they start formal piano lessons at like age 5 or 6. And then the Rock Around the Alphabet is a really special class. We actually just started offering that this year, and we're really excited about it. It's put on by Pre-K Academy.
Okay.
And it's a class for 3 and 4 year olds, and it's a pre-literacy class. It's actually teaching early language and literacy skills. Really literacy skills. The teacher, Miss Jill, she's fabulous. She's a reading specialist. She has an amazing background.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
she's
love it.
great. Yeah.
Being a former teacher.
I know, and she takes that whole concept of how music really helps to catapult literacy and learning, and she puts music into that class to help the kiddos start learning letter recognition, letter sounds, all through music and movement too.
So fun.
Yeah, it's cute.
All right, so if somebody wanted to try a class because they weren't sure if their kid would like it or they fit in, can they come and try a class first?
What we always recommend is call us to see if you can schedule a demo class, and if there's availability, we will definitely schedule you for a demo class. We'd love for people to come try it out. And we do have the 4 different locations, so you can either call our office, which is 480-596 4020, or you can go to our website, which is musicologyaz.com, and you can go to the contact us page and get in touch with us that way. We would love to schedule you for a free demo class. Come check it out.
That'll be fun, and I'm sure you'll love it, and then you'll sign up and say, hey, thanks. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Be sure to stop by and schedule your demo class with Mary here at one of their 4 locations around the valley, and bang on a drum. All right, talk to you later.
Hope to see you
guys soon.
Bye.